Big game tonight.
Man, they're all big, Xander. But tonight we're going up against an incredible defensive squad. We know what we're in for.
All right, what does that mean to you as far as pre-game prep or the mental side of the game? What's the difference in how you approach this game versus others?
Oh, the scouting report. It's a bit more in-depth, but you don't want to change up your approach too much. Still got to play to your strengths.
So make adjustments, but stay consistent?
Okay, I can see you're not impressed. But I got something for you. We're going to break our season high tonight. They say defense wins championship, but whoever said that never saw us play offense.
Ah, that's a tape. Yeah. Say it again.
All right, I got a little different, but we're playing one of the best defenses in the league, and we're going to give them more buckets than we ever given anyone else all season.
You feeling lucky?
Oh, bro, I'm feeling me. About to put on a clinic out there.
In 2021, there were 109.
MP.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Of course, I'd have to imagine Game 2 of a back-to-back is a big test of a player's stamina.
You're exactly right, Kevin. And it's not just the physical stamina, it's the emotional stamina to hang in when your body is absolutely tired. But the great players, the ones we love to watch, embrace this challenge.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And now the big boys in the league know when MP says he's coming for you, he means it. And whenever they've had a tough opponent in front of them, they've raised their level. So they are sending a message, and boy, has it been heard.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops, Miles Bridges. Yes, sir.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. There's Siakam. Following the basket by MP. And they call an illegal screen here. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know for the Nets, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Man passes to Thomas. Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points for MP.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Caruana. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Siakam. He had 25 points last game. They set the screen. Halliburton in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of three-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Here's Nembhard, following the basket by MP. Siakam outside. Halliburton for three. And another three for Indiana.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Down low. Here's MP. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Siakam against Bridges. Siakam outside. Pocket 6. For the three. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside for Sexton. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
MP inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 9. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Sexton. Here's MP. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
And so far, they've been getting it done down in the post, outsmarting and outworking the defense to get their baskets.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Knocked away. Fires it up. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Huff. Latrey off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
On the wing, man. MP against Halliburton. Bridges, no one around him. Second chance shot, and MP with a nice bucket inside. MP's got 22.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. And there's the bucket from MP.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Halliburton outside. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And MP throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 11. No one covering.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Poked away. Here's man. He's covered by Halliburton.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Siakam. After the basket by Brooklyn. Huff. And the three off target. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Pacers trail by 16. Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by Mann. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to the previous play is under review. It can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology we've seen.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
This is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The open look here for Sexton. Traps in the tray. Sexton's got 6 points.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
Colin Sexton is out there with Cam Thomas. Then it's MP. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Clowney in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Chicago was tremendous. He scored 68 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Gabby's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
Good defense by MP.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The Pacers pull it in. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Bridges, he's checked in for the Nets. The Pacers also changing it up. Puff's jacked in, and it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And the basket by MP.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bounce pass, Nemhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton for 3.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Wow, the defense trying to overpower Cam Thomas, and he was having none of it.
Nemhard, the pass to Huff. To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
That's leading by 13. MP, high post. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
The Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Halliburton against MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 43 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Puff passes to Halliburton. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside Thomas to the paint. Here's MP. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. 45 points for MP.
Well, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Back to Halliburton. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Neesmith. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by MP. Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
And so it's Indiana with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
To the middle. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside Mathurin. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's a screen. Here's Neesmith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just smart. Neesmith finding the soft spot and exploiting it for the bucket.
4 seconds left. And MP with the layup. MP's got 53.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Nets delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
And covering for the absence of Devin Booker is not easy. He's one of the elite shooters in the league. He spaces the floor, creates driving lanes. Now somebody else is going to have to force the defense to extend. It's going to be tough for them to score.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've got a huge lead, largely because they're showing their heart, the will, the determination, particularly on the offensive glass.
Yep, they're playing with some real passion. Love to see it.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
On the court for Indiana. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Huff in at the center position. It's 2-on-1. Halliburton, he's open. A shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 6th assist on the night. Inside. Here's MP. And good! He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And he gets it back. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton, no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Here's MP, banked in off the glass. MP's got 57 points.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And it's Halliburton missing.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And another one.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Halliburton for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Here's MP, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Offline with his 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Siakam. Halliburton against MP. Siakam outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Siakam's got 7 points.
Now, this is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And the Pacers call time here. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Miles Bridges.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out with the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games. But guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Pacers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Halliburton for 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Halliburton for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Halliburton with the steal. From the arc. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. A 3-ball, and the rejection by MP. To the paint, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Huff, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Is on Colin Sexton.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton, and the rejection by MP. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 6 assists now in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Nembhard with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Halliburton again with the block, and that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too. And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
So for the Nets, Brownie's checked in, and Zaire Williams is in for Terrence Mann. Outside Mathurin. Jackson, a screen on Williams. Mathurin finds Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Tremendous read right there by Benedict Mathurin. As he gains experience, that court vision really coming along nicely.
Here's MP, and got it! Another basket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Pass to Walker. Over in the corner, Matherin. Now McConnell. Halliburton in the corner. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
A second left. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Jackson. And so it's Brooklyn with it. That's game one of a 3-game road trip. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nicholas Claxton's check. Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Johnson is out there with Cowan Sexton. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Sexton against McConnell. Here's Siakam. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
And they double up MP. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Jackson with the screen. Siakam misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Siakam. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
And they double up MP. Yep, it counts.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Siakam outside. Pass to Walker.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Indiana making some changes. Puffs jacked in. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Jarris Walker. Here's Siakam. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Huff. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Siakam passes to Huff. And the rejection by MP. Pass to Sexton. And MP throws it down.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
McConnell passes to Huff. And here is Nesmith. And Indiana, another three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Nembhard against Thomas. Huff. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Thomas against Nembhard. Takes a three. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And they double up MP. Lets it go from 11. No good off the front iron. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Pass to Nesmith. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Great. Now, teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right?
And another one falls.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Back to Nesmith. To the middle. They double him with MP. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by McConnell, no good. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here. And good! There's another.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. Again, what an avalanche.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. They could use a bucket. Huff, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely.
He got it again! Sensational!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember, and approaching some history to boot. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Here's Huff. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's MP. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. It's hauled in by MP. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul. You throw good, Siakam. Siakam hits them both. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're ahead by 33. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Here's up good. He hits again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this.
I want to know more about that pregame prediction.
What do you want to know, Xander? I'm an open book.
Why'd you do it? Did you see something on film? Were you trying to get in their heads, trying to pump up your guys?
I'm just living in the moment, bro. And in that moment, that's what I felt, so I said it.
So, it's not that deep then?
Nah. I'll put it this way. We know who's good in this league, and we respect that. But we're good too. And people need to respect us. I think after tonight, more people will put respect on our name.
All right.